you want to be successful, you want to be great. So then you should know that there are some prices that you have to pay, some sacrifices that you have to make to get to where you need to be, to get to where you want to be. So in this video, I'm going to be going over 5 core sacrifices that you need to make today to reach your full potential, to be great in life. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. Number 1, comfort. You're too fucking comfortable, all right? There are 2 types of zones. There's the comfort zone, and then there's the growth zone, which basically means getting uncomfortable, right? But when you're comfortable all the goddamn time, you're not growing, all right? You're doing the same shit every day, playing video games, beating your meat, talking to this girl who don't even give a fuck about you, working a 9 to 5 and then come home and then, wasting your time. You're not growing, bro. The only way you're going to grow is if you put yourself in situations you've never been in before. Uncomfortable situations, uncomfortable positions, all right? In order to be different from others, you got to do things that others don't do. But you're doing the same shit. You're doing what most people do. You're comfortable, bro, all right? Certain experiences, depending on what your purpose is, your craft is, because some of you already know what you want to do in life, but you're not taking action. You're not putting yourself in those positions to get to where you want to be in life. So your purpose, your craft, whatever it is, and in order to perfect that, you have to do things you never did before. You have to get uncomfortable, all right? You have to fail. And that's what most people are afraid of doing. They're afraid of failing. They're afraid of what people think, what others think, all right? Fuck what anybody else got to think. When I was younger, I used to be the type of guy, like, I wouldn't wear certain styles that I like because I was afraid of what people would say about me in school. All right? I was that guy that cared about what people said about me. Now I don't give a fuck. Because once you get to a certain level where you're just like, you know what? I'm going to be me regardless. And, if you be yourself all the time, you attract the people that's for you. Whether if you was, creating a front, being someone you're not, and then now you're attracting the wrong crowd. You're attracting people that's not even for you. All right? So get the fuck out of your comfort zone, bro. Like, there's no growth in it. Being on social media all the damn time, all right, watching YouTube all the time, playing the game all the time. What are you getting from that? What are you learning from that? I bet you can't even remember the last 10 things you done saw on TikTok. Right? It's fucking instant dopamine, bro. It's a waste of time. And if you want to go deeper into how this world works, this is digital slavery, bro. You see, Instagram, YouTube, all of these apps, social medias, they get paid to keep you watching, to keep you on the app, to prevent you from being great. All right? The government, how this world works, they don't want you to be great. They want you to be slaves. They want you to work for them, because without workers, there's no production. So they want to keep you in the same exact spot. And they're going to make you comfortable so that you don't ever become great. You don't ever reach your full potential. All right? So cut the bullshit. Start putting yourself in situations, experiencing things you never experienced before. All right? I used to be afraid to talk to women. And I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't hit my glow up until about like 10th grade, 11th grade. Before then, I was ugly. All right? I was getting dubbed by a bunch of women. I got comfortable with not talking to women. Now, I wasn't gay. All right? Just put that out there. I got comfortable with just, not talking to women, just being by myself. I would see females that I may have been interested in, but I would never say nothing. Because why? Because I was too comfortable in not saying something. So when I got my glow up, I started getting uncomfortable with talking to certain females, all right? And my first move I had made on a female, I doubted myself. all right? I doubted myself. I didn't think I was going to get her number, and I did. But when I went up to her, I was uncomfortable, right? But that shit broke the barrier for me. Once I got her number, I was like, holy shit, I'm overthinking it, bro. Yes, I was uncomfortable, but now this shit is like, it's nothing to me. I could just go up to a female and it's nothing to me. All right? It's the same with everything else in life. Once you do something you never did before, eventually, the more you keep doing it, you get used to it. Then it's not even uncomfortable no more. Then you have to try something else. It's like when you was a baby. As a baby, you didn't know how to walk. Every time you try to take that first step, you'll fall and you'll cry. But you kept on doing it. And now look at you, you can walk without even thinking, bro. So seek uncomfortability, bro. Number 2, your time. Now, this is a huge sacrifice that I had to make, all right? And I'm currently still, trying to manage my time better, okay? But certain things that you put your time into, like I was saying, video games, women, all right? You shouldn't be putting it there, bro. If you're not rich, or you don't even got to be rich, but financially stable, financially free, you should be using your time to get to that point, all right? And that was my issue. I wanted to spend time on jerking off, feel me, on Pornhub, damn near beating my meat for about 2 hours straight trying to find the right video I wanted to nut to, all right? Fucking playing video games, grinding on GTA, Call of Duty, trying to get my rank up and shit. Well, I should have been getting my rank up in real life. I wasted time, bro. There's 168 hours a week. I work between 40 and 60 hours a week. So what the fuck am I doing with the rest of that time? What am I doing with that time? And I had to really open my eyes and realize, like, holy shit, most of the time is going to a bunch of bullshit. From freshman year all the way until now, most of my time, not now, but from freshman year to my senior year, most of my time was going to bullshit. All right? I was inconsistent. There was times where I did lock in for like a week or two. I was actually using my time wisely. And then I fall off. And I go right into my same old bad habits, the ones that I try to get out of. All right? But you have to sacrifice certain things, bro. So the time you use to scrolling, the time you use to beating your meat, trying to find the right video, sacrifice that shit and fill that in with books, with your purpose, with deep work, with the gym, especially the gym, bro. Like, the gym is the foundation of everything. There's no cheat in the gym. You get what you put in. All right? So if you slacking in the gym, you're lazy, you're not doing those amount of sets that you should be doing, your body, you ain't gonna see no real progress. But if you actually grinding in the gym, going hard, hitting every set and rep like you ain't got no tomorrow, like you won't live a day to see tomorrow, you're gonna see progress, bro. But all that takes time. You gotta use your time wisely. Because I say this in every video, but there may be a chance that you never wake up tomorrow, that you never live a day to see tomorrow. Anything can happen, bro. Just by you not paying attention, your life is over. So start taking advantage of the time that the man above is giving. I had to clear some storage out, but as I was saying, start taking advantage of the time that the man above is giving you, bro. It gives you opportunity every day to be better than who you was yesterday. Start taking advantage of that, because some people, they don't wake up. And I'll be damned if I get up to heaven, not having another chance to be able to be great. I don't want to go to heaven with any regrets. Neither should you. 3, short-term pleasure. Now, we kind of went over this already, but it gets deeper than what I previously talked about. But Short-term pleasure. Junk food. Processed food. All right? You know, knowing that you got food in the refrigerator or the cabinets, but you're lazy as fuck. So you're like, I'm just going to DoorDash. You have to stop this shit, bro. This shit is affecting you. You talk about how you hit the gym, but you're not seeing progress. Or, you're looking at yourself like, damn, I've been here in the gym, going to the gym, I don't see nothing. Bruh, it's not the workout. I mean, yes, the workouts and how intense and the volume of your workout does play a part in how your body looks. But majority is what the fuck you put in your body, bro. So because you have a sweet tooth, all right, and you love eating snacks, you eat junk food. That's bad for you, bro. All right? You're lazy as fuck. You're probably playing a game, but you're like, I don't want to get up and cook. I don't want to use just 15 minutes of my time to make me a meal. That's too long. So, I'm just going to order food. Boom. I ain't got to get up and do nothing. You lazy fuck. That's what short-term pleasure is, bro. That's instant gratification. Stop being lazy, bro. Delay your gratification. Think about the long-term future, all right? Y'all like to think momentarily. Y'all like to feel good in the moment. And most of the time, if you do something that only makes you feel good in the moment, that shit is detrimental to your future in the long term, all right? I experienced it many times. I have a cheat day, or I used to have a cheat day where I'm like, you know what? It's just an ice cream sandwich. It's just one ice cream sandwich. Let me eat it. All right? It tasted good. It made me feel good in the moment. Then later on, I'm like, damn, why the fuck I feel like shit? Why I feel guilty? Why the fuck did I eat that ice cream sandwich? We got to cut the short-term pleasure, bro. The instant gratification. Stop beating your meat. Stop trying to get that nut. All right? Protect your energy, bro. 4, relationships. Now, this one is deep, okay? Because I wasn't prepared for this. But you got to sacrifice. You're going to have to. You're going to have to sacrifice some friends, some family, maybe girlfriend, whoever, bro. Like, I used to think that, my family, they supported me in whatever I wanted to do. And then I had to find out the reality, you know what I'm saying? What the reality was, they didn't give a fuck about what I did. All right? They used to tell me things. They used to make me not want to achieve the things that I wanted to do. All right? And this was younger me. I didn't have the balls that I got now. I don't give a fuck what you tell me. I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to do what feels right to me. Back then, I didn't have this drive. All right? So I had to cut a lot of my family members off. And I don't even call them family. All right? I'm going to teach you this. Blood makes you related and loyalty make you family. And whether you support me or not, it's kind of, that, to me, that's a part of loyalty, all right? If you don't support me, then it's just like, I don't know, how can I really call you my family? But that's just me personally, all right? But you got to cut certain people off. Certain people hold you back. Friends, bro. Growing up, I used to be a people pleaser. I used to have so much friends, or who I thought were friends, but were really my enemies, all right? They smile in my face, but as soon as I turn my back, they stab me, all right? Or they prey on my downfall. You got to sacrifice those people, bro. Those people who aren't supportive of you, or those people who aren't on the same, mental as you, as far as wanting to be great in life, bro, you got to cut those people off. Especially the friend group that is no good for you, all right? If you're hanging around 3 smokers, all right, and those are your friends, you spend most of your time with them, guess what you're going to become? A smoker. And you might be like, nah, that's not true. But eventually you're going to pick up some of those bad habits that you shouldn't be picking up. But because you're friends with these fucking dweebs, these motherfuckers who are mediocre, you're going to pick some of their shit up. I was one of them, bro. I'm speaking from experience. I ain't just talking to talk. I picked up a lot of bad habits from a lot of bad people that I should have never even involved in my life. So, yeah, it's going to hurt, all right? You and this person probably been friends for 5 years, 10 years. It was your childhood friend. But it's time to let them go. If they're not meeting, no, I won't say not meeting your expectations, but like I said, if they're not supporting you, or if they're not on the same mental as you, like, okay, we got to get to it. You're a waste of fucking time. And we, 1% men, successful men, they value their time. They don't waste their time on worthless people. So neither should you, bro. Same with family. That shit gonna hurt. All right? I cut off some of my, close relatives. But because they weren't on the same level as me, but not even the same level as me, but they had a weak mentality because they want to stay stagnant, I couldn't be that. I didn't want to let them influence me into doing what they do. So I had to cut them off. So don't feel bad, bro. It's for you. It's for your future. And not even just you. It's bigger than you, to be honest. It's for your kids. For your future wife. For your mom. I know you're tired of seeing your mom working 9 to 5 at this age she's at. You got to sacrifice some relationships, bro. It's going to happen. And lastly, but not least, money. Now, I used to spend my money on dumb shit. I used to impulse purchase. I used to just use my money on shit that wasn't really helping me push the needle forward. All right? Don't spend your money on bullshit, especially if you're working 9 to 5. You need to be saving your money to invest it into something that'll better you, like courses, right? Or a camera if you want to be a YouTuber, like something that's relating to your goals, to your purpose. All right? I used to order food every fucking day. Every day to order food. I used to spend money on the PlayStation store, buying VC, V-Bucks. How is that helping me? All I'm doing is I'm only helping the developers, the people who made Sony, the people who made Fortnite and all these games. I'm only helping them get richer. Well, how am I helping myself get rich? What am I doing for myself? Start saving your money up, bro. Stack that shit. And that was my issue. Coming from someone who really ain't have nothing growing up, or who wanted things growing up but ain't get them. When I used to get my money, I'll spend it because I wasn't used to having that much amount of money. All right, ain't nobody really teach me how to save, but it's simple. Get the things that you need. All right, get the things you need to survive. Your deodorant, you know what I'm saying, your face stuff, toilet paper, all that shit, your food, and the rest of the money, put that into a savings account, bro. Put that into a savings and let it stack over time. It's the compound effect. You put $300 to the side every week. It's gonna build up. In a month, that's $1,200. In 2 months, that's $2,400. Shit, you can even put more up in the savings account, to be honest with you, because you don't need too much of anything to survive, especially if you're living under somebody else's roof. If you're living with someone else and they're paying the bills, or the majority of the bills, now should be the time where you're saving your money instead of spending it on bullshit. Fuck the video games, all right? Fuck all this, entertainment shit, these subscriptions. How is it better than you, bro? We're at the point in our lives, if you're not rich or financially free, your money should not be going to worthless shit. Every fucking cent should be going to something that is going to better you. All right? If not better you, better the people around you. Help the people around you. But you can't really help people around you if you can't help yourself. So save your money. But that's all I got for y'all today, man. I hope y'all, took some of this in and start putting it into action. Because it's one thing if you watch that video, but it's another thing if you watch that video, take the knowledge in and put it into action. All right? They say knowledge is power. It's not. Knowledge and taking action is power, because you can know something, but if you know it and you're not doing nothing, you're not putting that knowledge into use, and it's worthless. You just wasted your time. Don't waste your time, bro. Time is valuable. It's the only thing that we can't get back. But that's all I got for y'all, man. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. Stay posted for the next video. Peace.